Then I will text them.
What
I will text them now.
Show me.
They'll say I'm lying.
Give me one Twitter handle.
Siri, calm down. Show me one picture right now.
Picture?
Right now. To show that you play football. When did you play ball? I don't understand.
Ben Abacha.
We don't get YouTube. We don't get picture.
We don't get YouTube.
Guys, welcome to yet another episode of the Sports Lounge. We had Siri just giving us lies now that he used to play football. We've asked for proof, we've asked for everything, and this man has refused to give us anything.
No evidence, unfortunately. Back in my day.
Nah, man, go sit down.
No
go sit down, please.
No phone.
Congratulations to Olympiakos on winning the Conference League. Those are people that actually have evidence to show that they play good football and they actually won the league. It's been an amazing month of May. This is the last episode for this month. It's been a great ride with Cerebro and TV. We did this last week where Cerebro gave us an emotional story of how Valencia is after his life. And we kind of prayed for Valencia. But now we're here to talk about Olympiacos and other things to just wrap up the month of May. May is that month that you know, everything is ending. It's time to reflect on your season and everything. But how good was it for Olympiacos to win?
Oh, first Greek club. I mean, and it's 20 years after they won Euros. That Euro triumph was incredible. And for them to now have a club doing that, it's amazing. When they were beating Aston Villa like thieves.
Bro, I didn't know what happened in that game.
After that first leg, I said, Aston Villa cannot come out of that second leg alive. Greek fans are very fierce, you know, and we saw it again in the final. Like, it's just, I'm just pleased for them and also for our guy, the Moroccan, who El Kabi, who I never believed in. I won't lie, right? Because I was just playing rubbish.
Well, he's run recently.
Well, recently, yeah. I won't lie. I mean, he had a good goal record all along, but every time he played for Morocco, nothing. Especially at AFCON, just playing.
That's 11 goals in the knockout stage.
Yeah, that's crazy and a record. Yeah. So I'm very, very happy for Olympiacos. Unfortunately for Fiorentina, 2 straight losses. It reminds me of a certain club, my club. 2 straight European losses. It's very painful, and one wonders whether they will come back again and be able to do this. But Olympiacos, brilliant. I'm so pleased for them.
Well said. Talking about managers now, you know, everyone has been saying there's no managers on the market, but we have Jose Luis, the manager of Olympiacos, winning back-to-back European trophies, and that's really impressive, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, coming from someone who is suffering from management, from leadership problems, that's something I like to see in people. Do you understand? Just that winning spirit, the winning mentality to keep going. Do you understand? No matter the club, just try to win. Just try to do something. Leave these excuses. You don't need. Which players do you really have? Utilize the ones you have. Utilize your resources.
Yeah. Calm down.
No.
Pochettino has gone. Calm down.
I'm getting emotional, man. Well, yeah. I'm just happy for him. I mean, great manager, fantastic one. Great winner, congratulations.
And he beat Mourinho in the final.
He did. He did.
Everybody said it cannot happen.
He did.
So, I mean.
Do you think there's a, how do I put it? I know it's really old, I think 76 or so. It's quite old. 60 something, oh my bad. Do you think there's a clubs will be looking? Because the market is really poor for managers right now.
But they all want young progressive managers that like
they're playing.
Yes,
exactly. So that's what they're all saying now. We need more variety in football. We can't have everybody playing the same way. We can't have Pep disciples everywhere. We need more. Like, everybody else should stand up. You know, but I don't know if at this point he'll be able to still get.
But why are you complaining about this? Because it's life. Once somebody does something, we see it in skits making. We see it in so many things. Once somebody else has a small breakthrough, this thing, 5,000 people are doing it. But so is that not life?
Nobody has done Ashakain's type of content. So when quality is harder to replicate.
This is the thing, yeah. The great managers of old, right? They always responded to the trends. Instead of copying it, they found ways to beat it.
Yes.
All the great thinkers, because now I always say that football doesn't have anything new. With like managers and all, there's nothing new. But back then, when there was still a lot to discover,
people were bringing new
things. Catenaccio is the one popping now, other managers will figure something out to beat Catenaccio. Then that new one that has come out, another set of people go and do. They were like thinkers, real thinkers, you know. But now, Pep is just
People are doing the templates like verbatim.
He took the way Zinchenko was doing inverted this thing in Man City and did the same thing in Arsenal.
Vicente Del Bosque was the first person I saw do that at the World Cup 2010. So he was playing the one that Aragonés was playing with Silva and Iniesta on the wings, and then after the first match when they lost to Switzerland, Pep just went and copied and pasted Pep's way, and was just so conservative and everything. I was like, what's wrong with this guy? Like, you can't do something else. But of course he won, so I can't diss him, which is annoying because that Spanish team could have done so much more. Personally, I felt like they had so much, and then he bent Silva, was playing very conservative. They were using the ball to defend, like holding the ball, and they didn't want to attack anybody. But again, I mean, at the end of the day, the world that we live in is about copying. Nobody wants to have to do the hard work. Just look at what someone else is doing.
This brother talking like he wasn't copying in exam halls and shit.
Never.
Sit down.
Never.
Sit down. You said something, and I want to ask you, who is the Ashakai? Who is the last Ashakai type of manager?
I mean, with something unique and different. To be fair, right?
That people were afraid to copy or could not copy for some reason.
Maybe to me, it's Marcelo Bielsa. To be honest, he had this very attacking, like he didn't care about conceding, but he would try to outscore you. Nobody copied that in the Premier League. Just come and try it.
We can't say it worked now.
They came 9. Newly promoted team came 9.
They tried to. That was the Bamford season.
Was it?
It wasn't the one that relegated.
Why did it?
It's not as good as they went to relegate.
But he really tried. That when they came, do you understand? Even from the first game, that first game against Liverpool, we saw like this guy was here for business. Do you understand? So
that's actually impressive. The only thing that comes to mind that did really well after being relegated were Wolves.
Right?
Yeah.
I think they came 6th, 5th,
7th.
I think Burnley did something, or Sheffield. One of them went to.
Yeah, Sheffield was 7th.
Yeah, some of them went.
Back in the day, Ipswich came 7th or 6th or something. They, like from nowhere.
Interesting. I mean, bringing it to real life, I won't lie. If I see someone that is doing something very well, my first instinct is to, what's this guy doing? What's special about what he's doing?
Yeah, but instead of copying it,
you can find another.
Just use it to make it better. You can improve on it.
What do you think? What do you think would be faster? Copying the template or finding a way around it?
I mean, it's not about speed now. It's about creating your own.
But do you have that time? Do you have that time?
You don't have that time anymore.
Well, if you are Arsenal manager, you have that time.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
To be honest,
I mean, what have you done with the time you had?
I've never seen someone get that much.
Come on, it's easy to remember.
To be proud of, super proud.
Ultimately, they were proven right by sticking with him. But certain clubs that some people support, they refuse to have the same faith in my guy. They sacked him after one season.
Who's the some people? It's not me. It's not
all this talk about managers making me want to talk about one of the biggest shocks in world football in recent times. And I mean, what you get for relegating a team is probably sack. But Vincent Kompany has gotten the biggest job in Germany.
If not in the world.
I don't think it's the world. I won't call it. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about that. But how did we get here? Just some years back, we were talking about how Bayern Munich were so secret in their dealings. You won't hear things. Bro, they contacted me if I could be their manager. I didn't have time. I have things I'm doing here in Nigeria. Yes. Like, do you get? So they reached out to everybody. People were saying no. Since when did the Bayern job become unattractive? That the best person was someone that got relegated from the Premier League. Let's say it as it is.
That's what happens when you keep sacking managers and you keep having drama.
I believe. Yeah.
Drama, backroom drama, interference, and everybody can see it. When they fired Ancelotti, fired this person, fired that person, and people started to see that, okay, this Bayern job, there's something about it, because you have Leones, no matter what happens, he must talk. He must insult somebody, he must undermine somebody. Too many people talk. in Bayern. Like all those their legends. It's like United. Everybody has a say, but it's worse than United. Like these ones actually have power, you know. And managers cannot work in those conditions where there's always interference. They will tell you who to play. And Bayern, I think Bayern got too arrogant. I mean, this is a club that told the German national team that if they go and make their Stegen #1 instead of still playing Neuer, they're not giving them any Bayern player again. National team, and they got away with it, you know, allegedly. So, if anybody will sue me, allegedly, reportedly, but that kind of arrogance started to build over the years. Like, oh, we can get away with anything. You remember the way they got Gnabry, going behind Arsenal's back to negotiate with Werder Bremen and all of that. All those things that they've been doing, at some point, you will get to a point where you realize that the world doesn't work that way anymore. Everybody has looked at you and they know you, they've seen you finish, and they're not going to allow you to keep doing that. So now managers just start rejecting the job. And now it's time for them to introspect, like, okay, maybe our own is too much, because I don't understand. Like, how can you have a club structure like that where too many people have a say? You can't get anything done.
It must take us back to when Nagelsmann was sacked.
Right.
Do you feel this is part of there are a lot of people that believe that shouldn't have happened because Ralf Rangnick is currently the manager of Austria. He said no.
Yeah.
They went back to Flick. Flick said no. They reached out to a whole lot of people, and I mean, no offense to Kompany. I saw that he tried to play progressive football, which the Premier League piped him down for. But it's really shocking. Though. When you heard it, what was your first reaction?
Obviously, because of Cerebron, I was happy because I know last time I saw him, it was just on about how we want Kompany to get that job, just a black man being in Germany, being the coach of the biggest team in Germany and things like that. But I mean, I'm happy for him. I don't know much, like, I don't know if I'm happy for Bayern because it's been a couple of years of like.
This is the first trophy last year.
It's crazy, man. And just like Cerebron said, they've been getting away with a lot of things. Do you understand? Even down to transfers, you know, recruitment or selling out good players. Do you understand? From the likes of Chan, signing, promoting.
Do you know the insult? Do you know lost Lewandowski? Honestly, and entered the season with promoting.
And
like, come on,
it's crazy because they've signed players that even when the players flop, because they were doing so well as a club, you didn't know. I mean, likes of Götze, Renato Sanchez, and the likes. But now it's getting clearer because there's more competitive pressure. Do you understand? I mean, apart from what he said about the back room, I mean, since they even lost this guy left, Karl Heinz, then Khan and everything. All those ones, like everything. And now, and Bayern is not that club that should be having a short tenure manager type. I mean, since Guardiola, it was Ancelotti, Kovac, Sagnol. You know, just 1 year, 2 years, Nagelsmann, Flick, and stuff like that. Now, Tuchel or Tuchel, just 1 year, then Kompany. I mean, they said it was 5 years or how many years or 4 years. Well, I mean, we'll see. But I don't think they are kind of club that can run in that system. But I mean, I'm just hoping now there's competitive pressure, especially in Germany. Yeah. Clubs are rising up. I mean,
seen that
like 2 seasons ago. I mean, it was on the last day. But now we've seen how it's happening, and it's going to be tough. But I hope Kompany is really ready for the job, man.
I'm not asking you guys to predict, but what's the chance for Harry Kane and Bayern Munich? Is this a
treble next season?
Double.
He's winning a trophy.
He win one trophy. I think one trophy.
I think he win 2 trophies.
All 2 of you.
But whatever. You said 1. You said 1 first. Let's go deep. I said 2.
We'll go on a short break. Thank you so much for sticking with us. This is brought to you by Johnny Rocket and Kobo Bid. We'll be right back to talk about the UCL final. Welcome back. Cerebron, I want to tell you something, a fact actually. Do you know all the bad boys in Nigeria, their names start from T?
Okay, I thought you were going to say C.
No, T actually. You know, the only difference between Timi and Timini is the ni. And ni is new in one language. So there's no difference between Timi and
Where are we going with this?
Welcome back, guys. And we're going to be talking about bad boys in the UCL. Since we're talking about Timi already. Jude Bellingham, that's definitely a bad boy. He was the player of the season in the Bundesliga, player of the season in La Liga next season. Ballon d'Or coming into win.
Wait, Bamji, You think he should have won the Player of the League season in La Liga, but you think Foden shouldn't have won the one in Premier League?
Hold on. I
just
just stated facts. I just stated facts.
I'm asking
I didn't
you.
say this is what.
Do you think so?
I feel Vinicius is usually always left behind,
Okay.
and he
But
probably
spent
shouldn't
2
have.
months though.
I know, but still, he still, when he came back, he still
that
put
guy.
a certain level
What
of.
about Girona players?
Yes. This guy, do big.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Wait, so are you saying Bellingham should have won?
Yes, the person that should have won. I know the person that should have won, and I'll say it. Pepelu of Valencia.
Get out of here, man.
Italy.
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 Get out of here, man. Not really Pepelu. Not really Pepelu.
Where did you guys finish? Where did you guys finish?
Say it
Ninth,
outside.
ninth.
It
wasn't Pepelu's fault.
But when you win, it's
tried his best.
Pepelu's doing.
We're going to get relegated without him. He tried his best.
I think I'll agree with Sarah though. Probably one of the Girona players.
Yeah.
Should have. So say you that you agree that Foden, you don't agree that Watkins should
No,
play this season.
I agree. I want to be the general
I'm
player.
for Foden.
The general. Foden, thank you, Sarah.
Foden.
But honestly,
That's what the conversation we're having.
I don't think Ballon d'Or. I mean, I think that's a reach for now.
Even if they win the UCL.
I believe that will be
And
more.
England do-
I believe that will be more of Vinicius, right?
Okay.
If
They
they
say Jesus
win,
is coming to watch it to boost Vinicius' chances of Ballon d'Or.
like I actually think he. I
Wait,
think
with
Vinicius-
Jesus.
Eh?
Normal.
Jesus.
Arsenal. Oh,
Jesus,
JC.
you said
Oh,
Jesus.
okay. I thought you said Jesus. I was wondering what.
real. But yeah, I think Vinicius because the latter stages of the Champions League, I've seen him more, even in
Talking about Vinicius.
in the league. He steps up to these things, you understand, and he's that guy. He's the guy. He deserves it so much. Even when they were doing the parade for their trophy, you saw the Madrid
But
faithfuls
let me tell
were
you what's going to happen in
screaming.
that final. Wembley against Bayern's former club. And we scored the winner and do like this.
This was written.
And that's the end.
This was
Just
probably
so you
written.
know.
It was, man.
Let me just
You know,
prepare
was
you.
that going to be an Mbappe final or a Bellingham final? But once PSG messed up,
They just ruined
it came
everything.
Bellingham.
It's so painful, man. So
But-
painful.
No, but I think
Is that
he's a great player, so.
we're talking before this started, and we're talking about how this game looks very impossible for Dortmund to win. Is this one of the one-sided, at least before the game starts, final
You can't just say there's no
you've
balls.
anticipated?
Nobody cares because once the final was decided, we just knew.
Everybody
what was going to
knew.
be. Everybody just said, who even cares about it? Why are we even coming to watch it? Just blow
Why is
whistle.
our old past football fans?
I beg.
Hold on.
When last?
Wait, hold on. In the Europa League final, an African scored an hat-trick at Demola Lookman. In the Conference League final, a Moroccan scored.
An African.
Please,
Yeah,
that first
an
African
African,
is
generally.
Nigerian.
Nigeria,
So Ghana will
sorry.
not claim
Nigerian Moroccan.
Because that's what they are always do.
Look, what are the Africans in these two games? In these two teams, rather, for the UCL final?
Allah. That's all.
It's written. It's written.
And he scored in the AFCON
After
final.
final. It's written.
That's probably
Yeah.
written too,
Yeah.
or maybe with pencil.
You have,
It can be erased.
you have forgotten Madrid Jazz. Okay.
So there's no hope for Dortmund.
But I'm really happy for Dortmund.
I mean, it's a.
What is this?
the
The
only
game has
good
not
thing-
finished now.
The only thing that Dortmund have going for them is that it's a one-leg final. Anything can happen in a one-leg final. If it's two legs, they were going to lose like 7-0 if it was two legs. But a one-leg final, anything can happen. If you score by mistake or anyhow, maybe the first
You
20
can
minutes,
defend it
the
till
way
the
time
end.
will start running.
Yeah.
And that's how finals are.
Is it from your obvious experience as a football analyst, someone that's been in, what's the best approach for Dortmund in final?
Sharp counters. They have to play. They should not surrender the ball to Madrid to keep pumping them. Do the balls with them. That thing that PSG went to do with them, that Sancho was just free dribbling everybody. Do it. Yes, let them shoot at you. Shoot your own back. For me, that's like because you cannot really control. If they park the balls, they will get destroyed. Madrid have too many people that can break bosses with ease, especially Vinicius. They are going to score. So they should just accept first of all that Madrid will pump them like 2. So you just look for how many you can score 2. Abi.
This was how Seri said Man City will score like 8.
8, I remember
10.
You've been called out, bro.
I don't
You've been
recall.
called out, bro. You've been called out, bro.
I don't recall.
Tell me for you, it's one of the biggest issue. I mean, you talk about what Dortmund can do, but one of the biggest dilemmas that Ancelotti has is: does he reward Lunin for an amazing UCL run, or does he give the best goalkeeper in the world a spot in the final?
Phew. I think eventually, right? You have to just you don't change like a winning formula, right? It's one thing we know what Courtois has done in the final. I mean, that final against Liverpool, that's the Vinicius one. That was incredible. That's one of the best performances I've seen from a goalkeeper in my life. I know he can step up to this big stage, but at the same time, there's momentum, right? There's energy, there's form. You can't, like, we are all human beings. We know that feeling when like you're at the top of your game, what you can do, what you can try. Saying this, I still think Courtois should keep in that game. If I was a Madrid fan, I want Courtois in that game.
To be fair, Lunin has an illness that may make it easy for them to bench.
What if he didn't have?
If I'm him, I'll recover. The money on the final, I'll say, Coach, I'm
good.
Whether I have my
Because these are like the biggest games of their life.
Yeah.
But do you think he has done enough to?
Oh, definitely,
Yeah,
definitely.
100%.
Lunin is someone I've always rated. That's why I was very confused when they carried Kepa.
Like you have somebody at
alone,
home, right?
And they wanted him to be number one. I was like, just have faith in Lunin. So the first time I saw Lunin was at the Under-20 World Cup in 2019 that Ukraine won. They beat South Korea in the final. The only reason why I'm mentioning this is because I want to talk about Kangin. My boy, it was MVP. I just wanted to say that. That's all.
Kangin.
All right, guys. Because of time, we'll soon be wrapping up. But it's been an amazing season doing this with you. We still got the Euros coming up. We got the transfer rumors, so we'll still be here rocking it with you. And I got Timmy Bad Boy, Sere. They're wearing very unique jerseys at the moment. So I'm going to ask them one favorite thing from the person that they're wearing. I'll start with you. You're wearing a Mendieta Lyon jersey. So what's the story about that? Why do you have Mendieta there?
Well, I've always wanted to rep one of the guys that made me fall in love with Valencia. I used to be very emotional about Mendieta growing up. Like, so emotional about the guy. I was in love with the guy. And I just wanted to have him on the back because he didn't play for Lyon, but I mean, I make the rules as I go. So this is the Gone product,
Okay.
and then this is Valencia Mendieta, my hero.
Wait, so you actually got the name of a player that didn't play in Lyon?
Yes.
Are you serious?
All right. I'll keep quiet. Timmy, you have the legendary. You know you should actually do
Right.
this.
This is why.
This is only
This
why.
is actually
It's
why.
so like, what's wrong with you?
Right.
You know the assignment.
Apologies. I'll do
You
better.
have Cantona,
Right.
Eric.
This guy.
100%.
What is the? Don't tell me the kick, please.
No.
What's your? Why do you pick Cantona?
As flies to wanton boys. Do you remember that speech? No, but it's just his aura, man. I just like his aura. I mean, he's a bad guy. That's all. It's just
What did I say? All right, enough said. So just predictions for the final before we wrap it up. Three of us will go. Don't worry.
Okay, finally. Yeah, you're bad.
Why do you like
predictions.
putting on the spot?
Because, bro, you're always running away. Predictions for the final. I think Dortmund to win. 1-0.
Wow.
Right.
Madrid. 3-1.
Thank
As
you.
a Madrid hater, Dortmund to win. 2-1.
So I'm the only person that's Madrid here. I
And
love
we all know
Madrid.
Madrid will win, but
Thank you for
Dortmund
saying
to
that.
win.
Thank you for saying that. I'm just trying to do like we didn't know.
We're done.
What is that also?
I'm just trying to do like we didn't know.
See you guys later, man. Thank you so much for working with us throughout the 23-24 season. We'll be back again to talk about the Euros and other transfer dealings. Till next time. Goodbye.